This is also very different to the idea of a leap in the dark. And in fact, you say, faith is not a heroic step through the door of the unknown. It is a humble, happy sight of God's self-authenticating glory. Now, how is that then different from, say, Pascal's wager?
Yeah, I think I have a whole chapter in which I wrestle with Pascal, because that wager, ever since I was in college, has haunted me. Haunted me as attractive, and then the more I learned about the way the Holy Spirit works, unattractive. And Pascal said, if you venture everything on the gospel being false, if you prove wrong, the stakes are enormous. I mean, the payoff is horrible. It's hell. If you venture everything on the gospel being true and you prove wrong, you haven't lost very much. And therefore, he said, why wouldn't you wager that it's true? Now, here's the problem. Saving faith in the Bible isn't like that. Saving faith doesn't walk up to a person with a bag over their head and say, are you beautiful or are you ugly? I'm going to venture on beautiful, Jesus. That's so dishonoring to Jesus, right? You can't...
It's a different understanding of the nature of the gospel. It's simply to get out of hell rather than to come to know and enjoy God.
Right. Not only where the gospel is going, but what saving faith is. Saving faith is not concluding that something is beautiful for which you have no evidence that it's beautiful. You cannot honor God by saying, I trust you, but I have no reason to trust you. I think you're beautiful, but I see no evidences that you're beautiful. That doesn't honor God. It may look heroic. It may look like we're going to venture into the dark and cast all our effort in that direction, but all it does is glorify us. It doesn't glorify him. So I think, now just to be fair to Pascal, and I try to be in that chapter, he circles around and he really does own up to the fact that the Holy Spirit must reveal the truthfulness of God. So the difference between a leap in the dark and what I'm saying is that the Holy Spirit takes the dark away. He grants spiritual sight. And if we're evangelizing somebody and they say, I don't see it, we don't say, just believe it anyway. Because that's no honor to the one who's believed. We say, let me show you more. Let me point you to more objective evidences that he is really glorious. And then let me pray for you. And you go home and pray until it happens, until you see.